morning. Welcome to the Weathers channel. Nope, to the Whack Morning Live.
Good.
My name is...
You nailed it.
Yeah. Autumn, and this is my husband, Richard.
There
We go
you
live
go.
here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us back here every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag
Wacko Wednesday.
Yeah.
You can catch us back here every Wednesday.
Dustin here says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the Whack fam. Happy Sunday. Same to you.
Aw.
Uncle Big Guys here says, howdy, y'all. Good morning, Autumn and Richard.
And now
Dustin
the
asks,
party can
I
begin.
was curious, does the Gold House charge extra for valet parking over the normal parking fee? I self-parked last year and never asked. Yes, 100%. They do charge more for valet parking.
Yes.
What that fee is, I don't know. I definitely know that we don't get a group rate on it, so it would be the standard parking rate.
Exactly.
So,
It's case by case.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
you get charged.
yeah, like each valet, yes, each time, yes. Mom's here, says good morning, Autumn, Richard, and Whack fam. Brenda's here, says good morning, wonderful peeps. Gigi's here, says good morning, everyone. Joyce is here, says good morning, my amazing Whack fam and fabulous final weathers. Diane is here, says good morning,
And Barry
everyone.
somewhere in the background.
Cindy's here, says good morning, Autumn, Richard, and everyone.
Good morning, Diane and Cindy.
Yeah.
The gang's all here.
The gang's all here. So yeah, we just got back from the grocery store.
I think you're hitting your cleaning phase.
Yeah,
now.
but I was just gonna say, like, the temperature's a little colder than I would like. Like, it is sunny a little bit today, but the temperature's
Colder
cold.
than a lot of people would like.
Yeah, because like normally I want to be able to, like, here's the real reason I want it to be warm is so I can make multiple trips to the garbage can. You know, like without having to like put on a sweatshirt every time. Like, I basically want to be able to leave all the doors open and just like shovel things to the garbage, but it's too cold for all that. Like, I have to put on my, I'll put on my sweatshirt to go take stuff to the garbage can, then I'll come back in and I'll start cleaning, and then I'll get hot. So I'm like, okay, I gotta take my sweatshirt off, and it's like, oh, now I gotta go throw stuff away, so I gotta put it back on. Like, it's this whole mental gymnastics that, like, it's just annoying.
I'm curious what brought that out in you today.
What?
The whole cleaning mode.
Well,
is it scheduled?
Yes, it's definitely been mentally.
Calendar?
It's definitely been mentally scheduled, because our back table is like, you can't even see the table because there's so much junk on it.
I am aware of that.
It's one of those like basic women traits where it's like, when we start to do something that we plan to do, we realize the 30 prerequisites that need to get done before we actually can do the thing that we need to do. So basically what stemmed it is I wanted to clean off the chopping block.
Okay.
The chopping block had my box full of Bath and Body Works
I know.
body washes in it.
I remember.
So normally I would just go put those body washes in the cabinet or in the closet, but then I'm just like, but the closet has so much stuff that we don't even need. So let me clean out the closet to make more room for the body wash. That's really where it came from.
So where are you at now? Still the closet?
The closet,
Okay.
yeah. I just attacked the
Okay.
closet, yeah. To which I've only cleaned off the top shelf, which is like pet stuff, which I had a lot of stuff from Milton and Madeline, and I was just like, yeah, we don't need that anymore. And then now I'm about to go to the first aid kit to like see how many Band-Aids have crusted over and ointment is expired.
I think I have Band-Aids up there you can put in there.
Yeah, so I'm just saying we need to consolidate. Like, I feel like our stuff is spread out everywhere, and half of it is intermingled with stuff we no longer even use.
I like everything you just
So that's where that came from.
Well,
but really, I'll consider it, it's not like a full cleaning overhaul. I'll consider it all done when that back table is cleaned up. So
we go. Yeah, because we got other things to do today.
Exactly. Definitely got other things to do today. Danny's here, says good morning. Hi. Lolo's here, says good morning, family.
Good morning, Danny.
Can't wait for October. Same here. Let me see. Dustin said, I found this. Parking is available starting at $30 per night for self-parking and $40 per night for valet.
There you go.
So this is honestly what I thought it was going to be. Last year, like all the other previous years, I've been able to get parking discounts for Keto Palooza. And this year they were like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So like self-parking is $30 overnight. Yeah, it's like $30 overnight. So I was like, okay, guess that's what it is. So just know that, guys.
Is filling themselves.
Parking is $30. So Dustin said 200 days till I'll be at the God House. Oh my gosh, for Thursday night fun. Y'all could definitely enjoy that Thursday night fun. So
we'll be itemizing and organizing.
Yeah, we'll be here scrambling. So
we'll be there.
Not Thursday night.
Friday night?
It's Friday. No, we won't be there Thursday night. We'll be there Thursday morning, and then we'll come back on Friday morning. But we're not spending the night there. So yeah. Yeah. So lots of work to do, lots of computer work, but I can't really start on that
Computer for the
KetoCon, for Hack Your Health.
Okay, for all the summer stuff.
Yeah, like I got to start
it's
getting into that
corner.
mode. Yeah. Yeah, like Hack Your Health is only like 67 days away.
What?
Yeah, so I get reminded every time I log on to my Delta app.
They just like beep beep beep.
Beep boop beep.
You've been reminded.
No, it says my trip. So 65 days until we check in. So that means that we take off in 66
what is that?
days.
About 4 months from now.
No, 2 months.
2 months from now.
2 months from now. Yeah. So I am the volunteer coordinator, of course, for Hack Your Health again.
We
which
both are.
So great.
Oh, I'll be volunteering.
But you don't coordinate.
Oh, I'll be coordinating.
No, you don't coordinate.
My shirts match my pants.
That's not the coordinating that I mean. So yeah, so I have to like come up with a volunteer schedule, communicate with them, blah blah blah. So I like it's like herding 30 different cats because we asked the question. I asked the question, hey, what are there a couple of sessions that you don't want to miss? Because like I'm trying to accommodate to make sure that like I don't schedule people during like the times they want to see something. First of all, a lot of people want to see the same thing, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. And then secondly, it's just a lot. It is scattered otherwise. So I'm just like, okay, this person can't do this one, and this one can't do this one. This one can't do this one.
Pick a number out of a hat.
Times 30, yeah. So I mean, so like that's what it's gonna be. Oh no, Joy said, did I miss something? Is Madeline still with us? No. No, she is not. No.
Yes,
I don't even remember.
It was a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yes.
I don't even remember what month.
I think it was around Christmas.
It was before Thanksgiving. It was around Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was probably between.
Your sister was there, and I'm pretty sure she has it.
Yeah, she probably has it tattooed on her body.
Yes. Amber remembers it vividly.
Yeah, so
it traumatized her to the max.
But was that a year ago, or was that just this past November? It was just this past November.
Was it?
Yeah, because
Alex.
Exactly. When's the last time you saw Maddie? Alex. I think it was just this past November.
That sounds
Mom,
right.
Are you here? Help us. I don't know. Matreya is here, says hello, hi, it's been a long time.
Hey, Matreya.
Yeah, regardless though, even when we did, let her go, it had been a while. Like she had been like sick and down, so we were kind of ready for it. So I mean, like
again, we always never premature. Like we wait until
they tell us. Like
when she can't stand on her own.
Exactly. She can't stand on her own. Yeah.
Like her joy, you can tell her joy is,
and her tail was just down, and she just
so. It was time.
Yeah, it was definitely time. So yeah.
It was a sweet homegoing. We call that.
I'm not really sentimental about it. So we took her to the vet.
Sweet.
We took her to the crematorium.
This is where Amber would help me out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just not empathizes with me and understands.
I just don't need to like euphemize it, like.
It's not euphemization. You're so
either way, no, she's not here. So unfortunately,
a beautiful moment we had.
So we can get rid of,
or at least one of
get rid of, like I guess we'll save it for a yard sale or something. But like Milton and Madeline and Alex are just two different sizes. So there's like collars and leashes and things that are just like made for big dogs. We don't have big dogs anymore, so
not for the moment.
Yeah. Matreya said $30 per night. I know, right? I might see if there's a spot. I can spot a spot elsewhere and just load at the hotel. Yeah, I don't know about overnight parking. So like there are plenty of parking lots, parking garages in downtown Louisville. I know a lot of but I don't know if they allow overnight parking. But
you might look into it.
Yeah, you could definitely look into it. On the Ketopalooza, maybe not on the website, but definitely in the what is that thing that I'm event guide that I send out like a couple weeks before. So if you go to this past year's event guide and in the year before that, there's definitely a link to all of the other parking garages around the area. So definitely go see. I mean, I guess street parking is a thing. Still, once again, overnight, I don't know.
Yeah. I think it ends up being about the same.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yes. Joy said we were going through a lot of things at the time. Yeah, so maybe you did miss when we talked about that. But yeah, it's okay. But yeah, they are. Okay. They're your 4th of July birthday buddies. So it's okay. They're 4th of July, in a better place. No, his birthday's in April.
Well, never mind.
Which actually his birthday's like coming up. Yeah. He'll be 2, right? 2, not 3, 2.
That sounds about right.
We could ask the vet. So yeah. But you know, that's it. Like, that's all that's going on. I feel bad, guys. I feel bad coming on here. Like, I don't have anything to talk about. Like, please, like, oh my God. Like, I'm just cleaning.
You're preparing for all the events that are coming up. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you do have a lot going on. Just
making shirts, but it's a lot of the same thing, though. You know?
What has changed, Miss Taco Bowl?
But that's what I'm just saying. Like, it's just like, do you care? Like, I don't know. Like,
You're so unique. Well, tell them how much fun you're having for your class.
I am. I'm having so much fun. So yesterday I taught it was my 3rd workout class for my regular class, but it was the first workout class that I got to do boot camp style.
Exactly.
And it was really fun. And I look forward to doing it every Saturday now.
You're expanding
like my repertoire.
You had to tell them that you wanted that 2nd class.
Yeah, I did. I had to tell my boss, like, hey, I'm ready for you to add on the 3rd class. He was like, really? You think you're ready? And I was like, I know I'm ready. So happy people pubs. So yeah, I added it on, and now I love it. Like, if for those of you that don't know, I am now a group fitness instructor at the Crunch Fitness here in Louisville. What? I know. And
you're with the Zumba gal that we all know and love.
And Michelle. So yeah, if you came to like the first 2 Keto Paloozas, remember Michelle that did the Zumba? Mm-hmm. She also is the Zumba instructor at the Crunch Fitness where I work now. And so like we passed, like her class is right after mine. So as I'm packing up, she's coming in. So I get to see her every week. So yeah, that's pretty neat.
Hey girl.
So Maitreya said, oh yeah, then again, In-N-Out privileges probably worth it. Exactly, right? I pay $24 a night at Gen Con, so it's not that different. Yeah, like it's just one of those things that like you're like an expense that you have to calculate. Yeah. Exactly.
If you drive there, you basically kind of got a little
SD Bradley 510 is here. Says hello everyone. Hi. Says, what events are you speaking at this year, or what other events are you attending? I love that question. I'm not speaking at any events. I do not like. I can speak anytime, right? Like,
she has nothing to say.
But I am not like what's the word I'm trying to say?
Engaging.
No, engaged. Like, I am very engaging. Thank you very much.
You are so cute.
So basically, like, I don't have my ear to the streets. I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not as in with the circuit as I have been in previous years, you know? So it's just like, they probably wouldn't know that I would speak. And like I said, I'm not trying to be a speaker anymore, right? Yeah. I am available to speak. If someone's like, hey, Autumn, somebody dropped out, and if we don't have a speaker, my event will be ruined. I'll be like, I got it, right? But
we both got it.
But there are like, but there are a zillion other people that could also fill that spot as well. Okay, but what other events am I attending? So we are doing Hack Your Health, formerly known as KetoCon. That's coming up. We are skipping Orlando this year. Hate to miss it, but just doesn't align with the schedule this year. We are going to Low Carb for Better Health. That's in Tennessee. That's in Montgomery, Tennessee, somewhere. Either way, it's within driving distance. Like, it's just it's just like a weekend thing. That's happening in August. And then we're doing Keto Palooza. That's about it. Like, we have also just like hatcheted out all the other, like events that we normally go to.
Yeah. Well,
I will say this. That's the word. We would have been on the low carb cruise if it did not overlap with Hack Your Health, formerly known as KetoCon. Yes. So like we would have gone to that as well.
The week we come back is the week supposed to go.
Exactly. So like they overlap.
Yeah. The very 2 last days.
We do know that next year, 2025, we will be on the low carb cruise. So
That's
we don't even know.
It's
we
a
do.
Different destination.
Yeah, we do know when it is. Like we don't even know when it is. Like it's on our calendar already. Like she shared the dates. I don't know when it is to tell you, but like we will be there. So everything else, like
you're so cute.
Hack Your Health, I don't know. Orlando, I don't know. Will Keto Palooza be happening? I don't know. You know, so like that's just what we're doing. Exactly, the usual. So
if you know her, you know.
SD Bradley said, I thought you were terrific at the low carb cruise. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I had a blast. Even if I were to go on the low carb cruise this year, like in 2025, I don't necessarily plan to be a speaker. Once again, if Debbie and Kathy and Michelle are like, Autumn, will you be a speaker? I could come up with something to talk about. Yes. But I'm not like, I would much rather help out, like volunteer, you know? And I know I did both last year, but it's just like, I could just volunteer and be equally as, you know, satisfied. So, but I appreciate that. But
you can put more of your energy into that.
Yeah, exactly. More, and then less into figuring out like my talk. So yeah, I mean, it's just my priorities are shifting. And that's not a bad thing. Like that is just not a bad thing at all.
You're growing, yes, evolving.
Yeah, as we, you know, as is the okay thing to do. Harris, good morning. Oh, hi, Harris.
Hey, Stitch.
Maitreya says, I have another convention the weekend before Ketapalooza, back-to-back cons. I love that for you. Yeah.
Stay busy, a radical geek.
Yeah, you know, also coming up around the spring, summertime, I'm going to have more work trips. Like I keep having trips that are delayed because the projects keep getting delayed. Yes. And I'm like, we can't keep delaying these because I got vacations coming up. So it's just,
job.
Yeah, like my actual job requires me to travel a lot as well. So
things you gotta do.
Things I gotta do, right? Yeah. So it's just, it is what it is.
And I say you don't want that to overlap too much.
Oh, I see a lot of cartwheels from Facebook users. So I could only imagine who that is. Facebook user also says, let's get it. So I'm not, nope.
Oh, no. I think that's your mom.
No, that is definitely not my mom. Joy said next weekend we're having a Florida meetup. Can't wait. That's amazing.
Yay.
Yeah, there's all these smaller, more regional meetups. I know, like I said, Keto Ohio happened a couple of weeks ago. It looked amazing. I'm sure there's an Indiana thing coming up. Like, it's just, love it. Like, love everyone that like is in the meetup space.
You have a lot of energy for that.
For other people to do meetups. Yeah, not my own anymore. So yeah.
Well, I think Palooza's a meetup.
No, it is definitely a meetup. That it's also like a conference. Like, do I even have the energy for the conference anymore? You know. But you know.
But it's an every year tango.
It is what it is, exactly. It's the dance we do, the web we have woven. You know what I'm talking about? So I know Amber, he definitely knows it's you. Yes.
Actually, we were curious on.
Sheila's here. Says good morning, Autumn Richard, my wife, fam.
When did Maddie pass? Was it this past year or 2 years ago?
Or the year before that? Amber, can you tell us not the exact date, but like month and year that
you think it was around last November,
like before we went to Disney.
This past November.
Okay. Yes, before we went to Disney. Okay. Or was it the year before that? We honestly don't know.
The way time works.
Exactly. The years just zoom on by. Dustin said there are 2 indie things happening. One April 27th and our big one on May 18th.
Yay!
So there's a smaller one on April 27th and then a bigger one less than a month later. Facebook users, what are you talking about? When we took Maddie to the vet.
Yes.
I don't want to say put her down, but like that's the word.
When she had her homegoing. That's what we say. That's what we say.
Nice. When did we put Maddie down?
When did she have her homegoing? By the way, great job on the model shoots.
Oh yeah. Yes. I don't know if you're friends with my sister on Facebook, yes. Like she put up some pictures because as we know, it's like March, April, May, it's Derby time in Louisville, Kentucky. And so lots of Derby activities, one of those being around fashion. Like Derby is a very fashion forward event, you know, with all the hats and the dresses. And so my sister was like modeling hats and dresses for like a Derby magazine spread, like a local magazine.
Look quite amazing.
Yeah. Matrina said, it's nice to be able to be here. I know, I'm happy you're here. I've
Hey,
been out of
Matrina.
circulation with the planning and development of a new organization, a new anime convention in 2025. That's crazy. Where is it going to be? In Columbus or somewhere else?
Somewhere in the good state of Ohio.
Milady Laughlot says we're staying at another hotel and driving in every morning. Yeah, that's
and nothing wrong with that either.
That is definitely an option as well. What
exactly.
do you want? What do you want, boy?
Choose what's best for you.
Yeah, it's definitely just all about what is best for you. So, yes. Joy said, I believe Joe and Rachel and Chris and Miriam will be there.
Yay!
Where? But yes.
I was going to say it's two of their backyards.
Amber said it was November 2nd.
There we go. I told you.
Of this, Amber, I said month and year. Of this past year, right?
Tatted on a body.
Yes. No, you said, you're talking about, she said my nephew. I was like, no, we're talking about Maddie, but you're talking about Alex right here. So, yes.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he is
a munchkin, but
these little dogs live forever. Milady Laughlot said Ohio's having one in June that we're throwing. June 29th. Don't forget, guys, definitely post these in the, Whack Daily group because, people want to know about meetups that are happening.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so it was 2023. Thank you.
That's what we thought.
We did think that. We definitely did think that.
At least one of us.
Sheila said, are you offering the spreadsheet again for people to share rooms? Yes, eventually, but I will. That's at least a couple of months away.
Yes,
I'm not
more stuff in stone.
Yeah, like I need to do more stuff before I start working out like roommate things. Dustin said there is a huge Texas thing coming up April the 8th with Dr. Barry, Two Crazy Keto Challenges. What is it? Like who's throwing? Who's hosting
they be
it?
Getting around.
Yeah, exactly.
That's around Hack Your Health.
What website is it? Yeah, it's like, yeah.
It's a month.
No. Hack Your Health is June.
May?
Yeah, like it's at the very end of May. So this being at the beginning of April. Plus Texas is big. It doesn't even have to be in Austin. So
you ain't got to tell me.
Yeah.
Texas is massive.
Good. Yeah. Maitreya says, the main convention will be in Columbus. Mini events will be spread across the Midwest. We're having a mini event.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead. Look at all these things coming up. Yeah, see, XD Bradley said, I think it's in San Antonio. Yeah, but what is it?
Is beautiful city of San. San Antonio.
Who's hosting it? What's the website? Is it on Low Carb Events? Dustin said, oops, April 6th. Oh, that's coming right up. I think
everything's on Low Carb Events.
Keto San Antonio meetup. Wow, that's crazy. I'm going to go to lowcarbevents.com just to see.
And Texas be having some meats.
Texas be having some meats, okay? Texas be meeting. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They knows about the good old Q, is what we call it.
Yeah, that's what the insiders
they
call
know
it.
About that Q.
Okay. Low Carb Events.
Ooh, you're looking it up now?
Yeah.
Live and in person.
April 6th is a DFW meetup at Cooper's Old Town Barbecue.
It's got all their photos on there.
It does have all their photos.
That's neat.
Okay, and then April 6th. So there's two meetups happening at the same time.
Do you not know how big?
Who's hosting this first one? Who's hosting the Dallas-Fort Worth meetup?
Oh.
Event tags, carnivore meetup. Does it have a host?
It'll host itself.
Interesting.
You set it up and they will come.
Yeah. You know okay. So the Keto San Antonio meetup, it does. It has Keto Chow, Compass Wellness,
yay,
and PhD. Oh, this is a nice picture of them.
I know. They must have took another one
for Keto Palooza.
And Chris and Miriam look.
Come and meet up with the Compass Wellness team, Ken and Nisha Berry, along with Chris and Miriam.
The salty crew.
The meetup will be at Big's Burgers. Oh wow, that is so.
I like that already.
Interesting.
You had me at burger.
I don't see Joe and Rachel on there, but that's okay.
Somebody had to fall off.
Yeah, I mean, you can't put everybody.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Unless they be like in the very corner.
And then I do see April 27th, there's a Keto Carnivore meetup in Indianapolis. And April 27th, there's also a Cincinnati Tri-State meetup at Eli's Barbecue.
What is it with these same
multiple indie meetups.
Meetup competition.
Yeah, and then Hack Your Health. Okay, now we're getting further and further into the year. There's so much stuff going on. Good for them.
I love it.
Oh, Joyce said heading into church. Oh, later, Joyce. Thanks for joining us.
Always a
the
pleasure.
Keto Auntie here says good morning, Whack Bam.
Hey, Keto Auntie. How's your morning?
Betrayal said on the keto side, Shelly and Heath are doing a cross-country trip in 2025, but we are hosting a meetup in Columbus. Lodge was already booked and paid. That's amazing.
Cross-country trip.
But are they starting in Texas? So are they going to one side so that they can come across the other, or are they going and then
bill.
Wow, that's great, good for them. Dustin said whoever is doing the DFW one is probably not thrilled about the San Antonio one yet, but I was trying to see who was hosting it, but I don't know. So
it's all about the thought that counts.
SD Bradley says I think a lot of people are going for the eclipse as well. That makes sense.
That's beautiful.
We are near the path of totality, but we are not in the path of totality.
There you go.
Yeah.
No idea what you just said.
About the eclipse.
Oh yeah.
It's like a seat belt over the United States. So yes, it is.
We're near the path of totality.
Betrayal said yes, excited for the eclipse. We are biking to a state park, picnicking, and watching it before doing an extended ride. Oh, that's amazing.
We should do that.
Okay, so they're starting in Texas. No, we'd have to drive like an hour. No, we'd have to drive like an hour north to see it.
You're so cute.
Which, yeah, we're going to get, like I said, we're close to it. But apparently I hear it's like an all or nothing. Like, you either got to be in the path of totality, or even if you're 1% out of it, it's like, yeah, it's not as good. So,
look at you.
So, I mean, we saw that one a long time ago that crossed over. No, it was another eclipse. I don't think it's going to be quite as intense as, or it wasn't as intense as this one's going to be. But I'm like, once you've seen them all. So,
Google eclipse.
Milady says, my town is in the heart. Wow, we can watch it from our lakefront community. Yeah, I mean, lucky dog. Yeah, so good for you. Dustin said Indy's supposed to be a good spot. Yeah, like a lot of Indianapolis is in the path of totality. Yeah, like it's close. It's just not coming over Louisville. You know, like
it's going to sell out that belt.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably already been sold out. So yeah, like. Because they knew that you can calculate this is going to happen, so they've been knowing it. They've been knowing it for years. So, yeah. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna get back to cleaning, get back to throwing stuff away. Yeah, so because I got to put my body washes up. That's really what all of it stemmed from.
Is I need clean the whole house.
I need so that I can put my body washes up.
That makes sense to me.
That's where this whole thing started. So. Everybody have a great day. Have a good week, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.